Hello folks, Vic and Anna here from the Desert Eels Bed and Breakfast. A lot of you guys have asked us how do we make yogurt. Well, we're going to show it to you today. We're going to make a video. We never made a video of this, but we made yogurt many times and it's super easy. Alright, let's turn this around. So we start with the milks. We get milks that are about to expire. Today is September 5th, so that's September 8th, still good. But we have to buy new ones for the bread and breakfast. So we used this ones. Okay, fill up a big pot. This is about a gallon of milk at the end. And there's that. Skim. And this was 2%. They're both great milks, but we're going to buy new ones. So not to stuff up the fridge with stuff. We use the older ones. Okay, turn the flame on a medium. You don't want to burn the bottom of the pan, okay? And we cook this one up until it reaches 185 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to have a little thermometer when you stick it in, and it says 190, 195, 200 is fine. I just don't like for it to boil. Okay, we'll be back in a few. Well, hello folks. It's been about 15 minutes. Our milk is heated up. We should be right there, right around 185, 190. Ouch. So I like to keep the temperature anywhere between 185 and 200. If you get it a little over 200, it will boil and you'll have a big mess on your stove and then you have to clean up. So 200, we're close there. There's a little bit of foam, bubbles. That's fine. That's perfect. So now we turn off the flame. And we put the lid back on. And there you go. Now it's just a waiting game. You have to wait until it reaches a temperature of 120 to 125. And then I'll tell you why later. 10:13. Let's see how long it takes. Maybe about 2 hours to go down, okay? See you later. Alright, we're back here. It's 2:07 p.m. So it's been about, what, 4 hours now? 3 hours? I don't know, I don't remember. But just check the temperature. It was a little below 120, which is perfect for it. The reason why you don't want it over 120 or too much over 120, it's because you don't want to cook the live bacteria that are going to make the yogurt. So we got all of our stuff set up right here. The little cups where we're going to put our yogurts, the lids that have been cleaned and sanitized. But you can use this. If I was in a setup of making yogurt at home for myself, I would use just those with a regular lid. So you can throw them in the dishwasher. You can make 4 or 5 of them, and this process is a lot simpler, all right? So then I bought, this is what we use as a starter. It's a 2% Fage, and the reason why I buy this one, 2% of the full fat or the whatever, it's because it has no garbage in it, no ingredients that are unknown except for this bacteria right here. And you don't want anything like sugars, honey, or whatever, preservatives, any of that stuff in it. So you get one good quality yogurt, a gallon of milk. You can do a half a gallon, whatever you want. Just follow the temperatures, and now we're gonna pretty much mix that. Hold on one second. So we got our yogurt open. I called my assistant here. So you see, you put that yogurt in there, all of it. You know, if it's a small cup, big cup, I saw that it makes no difference. So that's it. Swishy. And then whisk it up. You give it a good whisk. I mean, don't make it into whipped cream, but you want to make sure that there's no parts of that yogurt that hasn't been truly mixed in with the rest of the milk, okay? Now you want to try to keep things as clean as possible throughout the whole process. Of course, you most likely know that. In the meantime, I forgot to say, earlier, about 2 hours ago, I turned on the oven lights on my oven, and that brought the temperature up to about 120 degrees. I have another thermometer in there. So this is what it is, the incubator for the yogurt. So once we fill up all the little cups and everything else, we put them all in the oven with the lights on. That will keep the temperature up at about anywhere between 100 to 120 is fine. I wouldn't go over 120 at all. And has to be in there for 8 hours, okay? We have a little container. We just pour it in, fill it up the way you want it. Set it on the side. Normally at this point I would put the lids on just to speed up the process. But if you were using jars like this ones or quart jars, it'd be so much faster and the end result will be the same. We make them this way just because we have to serve them individually. That's how it goes. So there you go, folks. It's 6:38 p.m. The yogurts have been in the oven with the light on for the last 4.5 hours, something like that. Temperature is around 122, which is perfect. And let me pick this one up. This is the example. It was liquid, now it's gelatinous solid. So they're about ready to be done. So what I do is that I'm going to turn off the light, because I've heard that if they stay in the oven for too long temperature, they turn, hello Anna, they turn very sour. And I really like them being very nice and, how would you say, smooth. I don't know. So there you go. This is all, guys. Put them in the fridge after 8 hours and they'll be good tomorrow morning. See you later at the Desert Hills Bed and Breakfast. Ciao.